Dear viewers, welcome back. You are watching Vision for Success. We are discussing Surah Baqarah. Here with us, Imam Shamsi Ali. Yes, well.
And then Allah says, يَعْلَمُ مَا بَيْنَ أَيْدِيهِمْ وَمَا خَلْفَهُم. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala knows in front of you and what is behind you. It means Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala knowledge is not limited. He knows everywhere, everything, every time. He knew what happened in the past. He knows what is happening now. And He knows what is happening in the future. Allah has no secret. Or no one can have secret to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Allah knows what is revealed and what is hidden. Because He is the owner, He is the king, He is the master, He is the creator. Everything else is in the hands of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And that's why, for Muslims, when you believe in this kind of statement, that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is the center of our life, that gives an immense strength and power in life. Sometimes because of the difficulties that we are facing, the challenges that we are facing, many problems we are facing, we become weak. Not necessarily physical weakness, but sometimes mental weakness. Sometimes we are stressed. We feel that we lose hope. Now, in Islam, when we believe in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, who knows everything, who is the source of power, who is the source of strength, then we become so powerful. We don't have to become Superman. At the same time, in one hand, we are becoming powerful and strong because of the faith that Allah is with us, who is the powerful. At the same time, also, we are not becoming boosted and arrogant because we do believe that our power, our strength, doesn't belong to us. It belongs to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And that's what we say, La hawla wa la quwwata illa billah. There is no power, there is no ability without the power and ability that Allah is giving us. So everything else rest is in the hand of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. يَعْلَمُ مَا بَيْنَ أَيْدِيهِمْ وَلَا خَلْفَهُمْ وَلَا يُحِيطُونَ بِشَيْءٍ مِّنْ عِلْمِهِ إِلَّا بِمَا شَاءَ. Again, none can be given knowledge without the permission of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam was given certain knowledge about the unseen. He was asked about Sa'ah, about when the dooms of day will be happening, when Yawm al-Qiyamah will be happening. And Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he didn't answer. He was simply quiet. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala revealed down the ayah saying, قُلِ الْأَمْرُ that matter belongs to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. قُلِ الرُّوحُ مِنْ أَمْرِ رَبِّهِ. He was asked about ruh, spirit. And he could not answer it. Because he didn't have any knowledge about that. Compared to Musa alayhi salatu wasalam, once, Musa alayhi salatu wasalam, or Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam himself basically, one day he was asked by someone about certain thing. And he said, wait, I will tell you tomorrow. He didn't say, inshallah, if Allah wills. So the following day, no response from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. He could not give answer. And then he said, the next day, come and I will tell you. He didn't say, inshallah. And Allah revealed down an ayah in the Holy Quran that when you say something, say, inshallah, if Allah wills. That is in Surah Al-Kahf. So the meaning of that sometimes, we feel that we know. Sometimes we feel that we have a knowledge. But no one can have knowledge without Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And that's why the Holy Quran says, وَفَوْقَ كُذِّي عِلْمٍ عَلِيمٍ.
So every time we are encouraged to recite Ayatul Kursi.
Mm-hmm.
What is the value?
There's a lot of virtues of Surah Ayatul Kursi. One of the features that it can protect us from the shaitan. A lot of temptations in life. So there is one shaitan, he was so Iblis, he was so not so sincere, honest. So one day, someone entrusted by Rasulullah to guard a house of, Baitul Mal, the place where you put some food to distribute to the poor. But the following, every morning someone stole. He didn't know who. And then 3 days, someone stole from it. The third night, he was awake all the night, he kept, and he saw someone coming in, and he arrested him. And then that person looks like a human. He said to him, he mentioned that he's shaitan. I'm a shaitan. But can I tell you something? If you recited it, I will not be able to come to this place. And he said, yes. He said, Ayatul Kursi. If you recite Ayatul Kursi, I will not be able to enter into it because you sleep without reading Ayatul Kursi. And that's why it is sunnah recommended to recite Ayatul Kursi before sleeping, because that can throw away the shaitan from us. So then there are many others also. So of course, Ayatul Kursi, before sleeping or anyone is being influenced by certain thing, it can be read to him. Ayatul Kursi has a lot of features.
So if we recite Ayatul Kursi every time, so we are surrendering to Allah and depending on Him. So do you need to make any effort, any activities then?
Of course, yes. As I said, when you say something, your saying doesn't happen unless you do it. So action basically is the proof that you say it. When you say something but you don't do it, it's just lies. Just like, I wanted to come to your house, but I don't come to your house. It's just lies. So you have to take walk to take it. So when Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says that Allah is the powerful, Allah is the center of authority, He can give power to anybody, He can take power from anybody, it means you have to struggle to have the power that Allah will give you. So I would like to say that there are two ends in order to prove that things to happen. Our human end, and that is our intention and our action. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala ends, Allah decided. When we have an intention, you can say it or you don't have to say it, but just do it. Inshallah, Allah will prove it. And so these two ends must connect it. When it connect, that is what qadar is all about. Taqdeer, qadar. So qadar happen when your intention, your will, your struggle, your strife, your action, your amal connect with the power of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Don't think that Allah's power will be happening unless you're trying it. Don't think that your effort will happen if Allah doesn't want that to happen. So these two must happen. So our faith in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is true, but Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala also says that you have to do your job. You have to do your part.
So what is your advice for our viewers today?
I just wanted to say, number one, we have to believe in the power of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Number two, we have to believe that Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam has the authority to give shafa'at. And that's why we have to build the love of Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. We have to say salawat all the time to Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Number three, believing in the power doesn't mean that being guaranteed without taking action. So believing in the power of Allah to give means that you have to struggle to have what Allah wanted you to give it to you.
Thank you very much, Imam
Thank you.
Shamsi being with us. Hope the viewers will enjoy and learn the lessons. Thanks once again. দর্শক, ভুল জ্ঞান, ভুল ব্যাখ্যা, ভুল পদক্ষেপ আমাদের জীবনকে দুর্বিষহ করে তুলতে পারে। সফলতার জন্য অপরিহার্য হচ্ছে সঠিক জ্ঞান। আসুন ইসলামকে সঠিকভাবে জানি। অপরিহার্য হচ্ছে ভিশনারি হওয়া। ভিশনারি উদ্যোক্তারাই বদলে দিতে পারেন সমাজ অর্থনীতি। ভিশন, আত্মবিশ্বাস, পরিশ্রম এবং ধারাবাহিক চেষ্টা এনে দিতে পারে সাফল্য। আসুন সফলতার জন্য সেভাবেই চেষ্টা করি, নতুন প্রজন্মকে ভিশনারি উদ্যোক্তা ও পরিশ্রমী হতে এবং ইতিবাচক ভাবতে শেখাই। অনুষ্ঠান সম্পর্কে আপনার পরামর্শ মতামত লিখুন visionforsuccessus@gmail.com। অনুষ্ঠানটি প্রচারিত হবে প্রতিদিন রাত 9টায়, পুনঃপ্রচার সকাল 11টা এবং দুপুর 2টা 30 ইনশাআল্লাহ আবারও দেখা হবে আগামীকাল এই সময় এখানে টাইম টিভিতে। আসসালামু আলাইকুম।